so these projects we're doing in Bridgeport, was this always, you're doing some pretty big stuff. Was it always small residential and then growing into it off the bat? Were you guys doing some larger projects? Like, how did you guys grow and scale? Because it went from a 2-person company to however many millions of dollars you guys are doing now.
Yeah, it's grew over time. We started out just doing small remodeling rehab projects. And then it grew to building custom single family homes for people. And now we still do those things, but we also added on our own developments. So we recently finished up a 4-unit condo building in Bridgeport, and they all, I would say 3 out of the 4 sold before construction was finished, and then 1 sold quickly right after. So it's just over time, you build these great relationships with your subcontractors, who I'm sure you guys know could make or break a project.
Yep.
So yeah, it took some time, but we're here.
Well, pivoting from rehab to new construction to your own stuff, those are all big, major like decisions. You don't just say, I'm going to go build a house tomorrow, or I'm going to build a 4-unit. Like, what was some of the conversation internally around that, or what were the market environment, the climate out there of what made you think this is going to be good and this is going to be profitable? How did some of that go?
So I could probably think back to the first time that we tried developing, and it was, I think it was in the late 90s, and we were moving towards McKinley Park. It was another one of my parents', house hacking deals where they found this great apartments, and we moved over there and fixed it up. And around that area, it was starting to, I don't want to say gentrify quite yet, but there were more families moving in wanting new construction. And so we found a tear down that was word of mouth, really, relationships. It wasn't on the market. The owner knew that we did construction and approached us and said, would you be interested in buying this? And that was kind of, I remember, talking to my parents about that being one of the first projects. They're like, yeah, we can manage. I think we can swing this. And it was, refinancing some things, getting that cash out, and buying the property, and then remodeling it at first, and it was a rental. And then eventually someone wanted to buy it because we were a little unsure, the market. We didn't really have a good grasp of McKinley Park at that point, even though we lived there a couple of years. So we knew the neighborhood, but not the real estate that well. That was one of the first ones that I can remember that we did. And then from then on, some of these other projects that we did was also word of mouth. Someone would approach us and say, hey, I got a property. Are you interested in it? And we'd talk numbers. And if it made sense, then we went for it.